Hi guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can bank scholarship. So I am Precious, founder of Bankable Wisdom. As you can see, this is me over here. I am a Forbes 30 under 30 nominee in Africa. I am a president of Bankable Wisdom. I am MasterCard Fast alumni. I am a Western Union Fellow. I have multiple global awards. And one of the challenges I face is students reaching out to me to give them scholarships. And I did some this year where I gave over for students school fees scholarships. But I saw that that was not enough. Why don't I teach them how to win multiple scholarships? And so that they can always do this for themselves and also find a way to escape the Nigerian challenges or reduce their school issues. Now, I shouldn't be reaching out to you based on my level because most of the people at my level don't work with students or don't try to teach them this. You barely find anybody in your school that will teach you what I'm about to teach you. Okay, so I said of very young in school, I wrote a book called, let me find out, Scholarship to Guide for Nigerian Student. I think it's here. So it's not really about I'm trying to sell you a book. I don't care whether you buy the book or not. I made the book very cheap. If you check in this my seller dashboard here, you will notice that all the courses that you can buy from me are over 50K plus. So that's like the cheapest product here you can see. Yes, so and I made it very easy for anybody to access it. So like I said, this is me. This is what I represent. So I want to really help students win scholarships. So I'm creating this network to help you win. But I know that there are a lot of limitations. Most of you don't know how to arrange a file, arrange a document, and that is why I prepared this stuff for you. So I've asked my executive assistant to reach out to some student. You're not going to be interacting with me, so please don't send me personal messages. You're going to be interacting with my executive assistant. So we're going to be helping you apply, and I'm also going to be teaching you on how to apply. So I won multiple scholarships by school. I won a scholarship of over, I think that's over close to $3,000 worth of scholarship while in school as an undergraduate student. So I graduated from school in 2019, and this is over 6 years ago. So, so for some of you, I'm like a big uncle reaching out to you to really like help, like understand the challenges of schooling. And this video can also apply to you if you're not even in Nigeria. You can gain one or two. You can see some of my portfolios I've brought in are global stuff. I'm a Queen Commonwealth First leader. I have multiple stuff. I also have the powers of appealing for scholarship for some students, but you can't just appeal for people that don't have the necessary credential and criteria. So first of all, let me start by asking you a simple question. Who is scholarship for? So scholarships like for different kind of students. Some will say highly exceptional students, the students with the highest CGPA, but I will just put on a nutshell that scholarships is for serious students. Scholarship is for serious students. Now, who is a serious student? Now, for me, a serious student is not somebody that is able to just uh, get the highest GP. A serious student is someone that knows the required goal he has to pursue and pays the required sacrifice. That is what a serious student knows that if he wants to get a B in a course, he needs to get 65%, and then that 65%, his CA may be 40%, and his exam score may be 60%, or it may be 30% or 70%. So he will need to ensure that he has at least uh, the CA is easier for him to get up to 25 marks, and the exam scores he can get 40% and 40 over 60, and then he has his B. And those that want to have an A will go high mark, and those that do fail don't normally set any plan. Yes, so if you don't plan to succeed, you are artificially planning to fail, because success is a very intentional stuff. So scholarship guide and application support, empowering Nigerian students to access global opportunities. So this is my way of helping over 300 to 200 students apply for scholarship this year, and we also ensure I have up to 100 winner. Okay, so let me show you what and what it's required. How student win scholarship? You first of all, you get timely. When you want to win scholarship, you see something on your notice board. Oh, there's a scholarship up. Then they will tell you that this is the requirement. Some will say you have up to 3.5 GP. And yes, some of you don't have up to 3.5 CGPA. And then you have now shut up your mind doors that I am not going to win any scholarship because my GP is bad. I know some of you are also angry with your school that now you don't deserve your grade. And then you're not going to put your best in school. You're not going to even try to win any stuff. So you're going to also learn in that book here. Where is the book again? I think it's the scholarship guidebook. You're going to see how something, something, something. So I have a lot of tabs on my system. Sorry. So I have a lot of tabs. So I'm going to um, I'm going to just really like try to be fast so I don't miss tab, okay? I'm also looking at my own files too, so I don't also show you files that are not meant for you. Yeah, so I'm trying to show you the scholarship guidebook. Let me search here. Scholarship guide. Scholarship. So is it? So it's one of the number one books that I'll be on seller. If people are asking me to do a referral program, so if I increase the price to 5,000 or 10, to I'll be able to give 50% to students. But I want to really help you guys to win. So you can see this is the chapters on the book. Then you can see that this is chapter on the book. So yeah, so I'm gonna go back again. So understand the requirements and the deadlines. So even though you don't have a CGPA of up to 3.0, you can still win some scholarship. But scholarship are not CGPA bound. Then thirdly, you organize application materials into folders. Yeah, some of you don't know how to use a computer, you don't know how to snap pictures. The IT department of your schools keeps scanning you because they tell you to come for scanning, give you a particular fee, which you can use your phones to quickly just scan through some of these, or get someone's good iPhone or Samsung phone or clear Android phones and snap all these things and convert them to PDF using a document called, I think it's CAM scanner, like this stuff. So they can easily convert all these things for you, okay? Then let me go back. So then apply early accurate details, and then they're going to most times because they need to revert to school. They need to revert your school. Now, some scholarship details may ask you for your ID card. As most of you may not have ID card, I think your school acceptance letter can always serve. It's really for those of you that are in the one, can always serve as your ID card. Or what we normally do when we're in Nigerian school, public school, because of there's a whole lot of bastardization in that school and in the public school system. So you have to learn to be super smart. So let's say you are a student and you don't have any ID card, and your school doesn't even allow you to have an. So you can go and pick up your ID card. You can find someone that have an ID card and scan your name there. Most of these scholarship, they only want to vet whether you're a student in that school. That's all. And then they're also going to find out from your HODs whether you are a student in that department or faculty. So if you know that you're a student, you just have to do something to prove these things. Because some of these things, if you don't upload a ID card, you're not going to get some of these opportunities. And sometimes to do this scanning just takes us 1,000 naira or stuff like that. Yes, some scholarship details will ask you to bring a letter from your HOD, department letter, motivational letter. And why those things may look cumbersome, I will show you how to do these things in this video. So a motivational letter is very simple to do. A reference letter is easy to do. You have to write those letters and go and give your HOD, and then they are going to put it, they're going to tell you where their letterhead is, and they are going to print it out there, and they're going to sign and stamp. That's all. But if you don't write the letters, your HOD will not do it for you. He will just be looking at you. So you write the letter, you show him about the scholarship. And there's a way to even do some of these things too. I'm going to show you, I won't teach you something that is unethical because I never did most of this stuff. But I know that your HOD refused to sign for you, can use a staff you don't need your HOD automatically to do that for you, or your HOD have so scholarship details will get to them. They will need their phone numbers on the letter. They will need their stamp department details. So these are the application process, how to write compelling essays, how to request and format recommendation letter. Can you imagine that this stuff, even people that are applying for um, global stuff, I normally help people apply for people that want to travel abroad and do stuff. So you see that they don't even know how to write a recommendation letter. They will still struggle on what and what you will have them do. Okay, organize all application document properly. And one of the things as a student you need to know how to do is to properly make research. So you use Google. So let's say scholarship recommendation letter. Let's see. Uh, let's say you have something like this. Let's see. So most of these things are white schools, so they may not really apply to Nigerians here, where we'll say we'll now check and say, okay, this is how it is, this is how they want us to be. And then we just increase our cursor templates for all this stuff. I'm not trying to tell you how you can also properly make research yourself. You don't have to properly wait for one person to do all this for you. Yeah, so well, I'm going to show you a template now. So um then what we offer on this support. So we are going to help you guys to, like those of you that want application support, you can do this yourself. That's what I'm teaching you. But some of you need someone that will really submit, because the women stuff, uh, the women stuff have over so that's this one that lot of people are applying for. This one, it has over, you need to submit it via an email, and some of you may not really know their standards. So, but it's easy to win this. I reached out to the team. So this one here. So we want a lot of female students to apply for this. So some of them need you to write like an essay, a letter. You fill this application form, and then you have to look at this guy and check their instructions. What instructions are they looking at for? So you can see the asking of they want to give it to 101 students, and then they're going to give it out to, they are going to receive each undergraduate student in the university will win the 2020. So what they do is that they give um, 3 winners per school. Not really per school, 3 winners of a local government. Think of a state per school, or it's a way they do it. So they'll give each school, let's say $300, 150, and $100. So like that, to over 37 states. Okay, that's how they do it. So interested applicants are advised to visit this. So the way to apply is if they need 2 recommendation letters. So some of you have pastors or imams, and to get all these letters, they're not actually even vetting these people. One, they just want mostly their letterhead, and something that shows stamp. So in case you are running out of time, do well to improvise. They want a university lecturer or so they want a letter of recommendation from either the dean of your faculty or school, head of your department. That letter will show that you are a student of that school and you are studying your department and of your good behavior. Okay. Photocopy of your current university student identification. So you can use, if you're just an acceptance student, you can use your acceptance letter. So some people be asking, like, it's been like 2014, I've been in school. I studied a 5 years course, and yes, I know how the university process of Nigeria works. Now, a current photocopy of yourself, a photograph of yourself. So it can be a picture, it doesn't have to even be a passport. An explanation of why you need the scholarship. So all these things you see, they are going to be like a document, PDF file. You get the one for your pastor, you write your recommendation letter, take it to the person, and the person will sign. Village head, you don't need to go through your village head. You don't have to go through your local government chairperson. These people will be so hard to find. These two, we can easily find a university lecturer. Remember, don't use your head of department use your head of department for this recommendation letter. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to write on this letter. Maybe not in this video, but in other videos. Photocopy of your current student identification. Okay, so you will need, if you don't have a student identification and you're really a student of that department, you can do a little bit of some scanning to prove that if that is what is required, or you can use your acceptance letter. Or acceptance letter sometimes carry your face, so it's always good to improvise. This organization don't vet these things. They only vet these things through this letter that your HOD will give to you, that will attest that you are a student of that department and all that. Then an explanation of why you need and why you should receive a scholarship, not more than one half page typed. Okay, so one half page typed. Typed does not mean that you need to write it on a A4 paper. No, it means that you need to put it on MS Word format, and there's a way to do that without breaking your head. And then they say a typically written double space essay on how to analyze technology on XYZ topic. Okay. Then they say the subject line should be this. This scholarship application should not even take you up to 2 days to apply. And I'm going to show you the basic thing you need is to just write those letters and you go to your dean. Some of you have not been able to find your HOD for long. There's a way to go about it too. And you need to just know where your HOD office is and the secretary, and properly write your letter. And if you have anybody that already has the letter, you can use that one. There's a way you can also improvise it so that you also meet up the deadline. Like I say, the deadline is April 30th. And one of the things about winning scholarship, you don't have to apply the deadline. Most times choose winners that have already applied before 7 days to the deadline. That I'm just giving you this because I'm also a mentor of Tony Living Foundation, and we also track some things like this. So photocopy of your current university identification, current photograph. So that's one of the this one is a foreign. There's other scholarship I listed out there, but because of my this screen, I don't want to just show you screens that are not supposed to be shown to you. All right. So let's go back. So this is how to I'll show you how you can probably write some of these essays. I may also end this video and do another video that will just be focused on the essay writing. So I'm just showing you like the 10% goal. So the agreement for these application support, your students are going to be, these people that are also going to be reaching out to you are your fellow students. So they're going to be reaching out to you. They're going to be teaching you these essays, these reference, this document. They're going to also help you prepare your document and also help you, also through your email process, help you set up an email address if you don't have an email address, or if you already have, they're going to also help you or log in, also help you compose a simple email address, and they're going to also try to apply for you. Yes. So we are going to take 20% of every scholarship you win if we are the one supporting you. But you can actually do it yourself. Like I said, 10% goes to the students referring you. Out of this your 20%. So we get 10%, the student supporting you gets 10%. How are we going to know you win a scholarship? Because we're going to apply on those scholarships through an email, and we are also going to also write to those organizations ourselves, referring you to win if you did every application right. Okay. So all these people in your school, they will be reaching out to you, all these people in your school. So I have a chain of people right now, but there's some schools I don't really have anybody in. So it can actually be someone that will get us to those students. Okay. So this you can also get us those students by um yeah, so this school, River State University, we have this number of people. They will be reaching out to you to help you apply for scholarship. So normally they will tell you to buy the scholarship guidebook. Yes, because we're not really after taking that 10% from you. We just want you to be able to get this information yourself. But understand that students are so busy with so many things, and they may not really have the understanding themselves to apply for some of those things. So this book, you can get it on sale. I can always search this topic, this title on Google, and then you're going to see this link and you're going to buy, or you just memorize this link and then copy it offhand and type it on your browser and then easily buy. All right, so these people will be reaching out to you. They will be forming groups where you just click through and then you will just see the first thing you need to do is to know the scholarship you qualify for, to apply for, and then they are going to also try to also reach out to you on the agreement form, because we have an agreement form they're going to sign once they are done with you. Then, just like this school, I assume that you'd have seen somebody in your school around this side too. So engagement strategy would be WhatsApp group we created for each student, like influencers distribute the link. So we have optional purchase of the book. Okay. Our focus remains to really deliver high applications, because I reach out to some of these scholarship bodies and sometimes we get to vet applications. And then most people don't submit quality applications. They just submit a whole work, a whole swag, cracky stuff. Okay, so that is why I'm doing this, to reach out to you on this. No, also note as a disclaimer, we are not guaranteeing anybody scholarship. We are not saying, although you may have high chances of winning, but we are not saying that we have, like the way in the average Nigerian style, say, oh, we have one slot. That, okay, when people kind of like go through some of this stuff, they are able to they must win. So we are selling slots. Remember, we are not taking any money from anybody. We are only The only money you can pay is through this platform or through one of these influencers, which is the purchase of the scholarship book. That is a product. Okay. We are not also charging you guys to give you application support. So I also are likely to pay these influencers to help you. Yeah. These people may likely help you. I'm likely pay them, or yeah, per student that are going to be helping. Yes, so if you don't win your scholarship, so at the end of the day, I will even be the person that will really lose, because I really invested my time to gather these people to reach out to you. And I really gathered my time to write this book. And then you can still use the same knowledge to apply for other scholarships, because there's not going to be just one. We have up to like 10 or 12. For this scholarship, we even have up to 7 currently. So I'm going to show you um, something like that, something related to this thing at the end of this video too. So like I did, and there's a way we normally hunt for scholarship. So most of you have Twitter, right? So and this is MasterCard Foundation. happen to do stuff with them presently. So this is it like this. So let's say I just come here and write this Twitter. I come here and write linked Nigerian scholarships available. But there's a way we also vet it too because on this things, scholarship available Nigerian undergraduate. So sorry we did let me see. So I want to copy something from my PA, from my WhatsApp. That's why I offed my share. So I can probably share it without feeling um, like I need to expose a whole lot of 6 hours things. Okay, presently, okay, this is the scholarships that are available. Yes, so we're gonna see that some of them already have deadlines. We can always check some of them. And so I want to also go to them so see how this one and this is like a description of my PA giving me a response on some links I sent him to do. So this one we already opened it as the time was opening, it wasn't opening. So I probably will show you so this is like so you can see I have a lot of tabs on my phone on my MacBook, so it shows a whole lot of stuff because I normally apply for not just you can see most of these grants are I'm just teaching you something, so you don't have to complain too much about Nigeria. And then these scholarships are available. So on the next video, I will be dealing with scholarships that are already up that you can really start taking advantage of. Okay. So like these scholarships that are these ones that are up, there's still other ones that are still up too. Um, the one I really focus on is the women. I really want them to win this one. I want 100 over 200 women to apply for this stuff. And it's not a CGPA based stuff. Nobody asks you for your CGPA. You don't have to even include your CGPA in your recommendation letter. So just clear. So that is how the engagement, this is how to apply. Um, you ask yourself all these 5 questions, and I'm going to be dealing with these things on the next video. So do well to ask them for this, how you can start in case you're not going to easily contact me, you're going to reach out to my political assistant. Okay, so use your unique story, add your gender story, and then we are good to go. And I understand that most times we in this thing may look cumbersome for us because probably might have probably might this thing might have figuring out some stuff. Yeah, so guys, be motivated because this is like a miracle day for you. You're going to learn how to win free money for your vision of education. Yeah, like I went to school through scholarship. I wouldn't have really graduated without scholarship. So I'm going to help you do the same. So stay tuned for the next video and the next course of stuff. Yeah, thank you.